What's up, YouTube? NBA Jerry here. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about some random topics. You know, I know I'm NBA Jerry, and this is Jerry's NBA Talk TV, and you guys want to hear me talk about some NBA, and I will a little bit in this video, but I want to talk to you about some normal stuff, you know, the stuff that's on my mind. First of all, today's a big day for me, you know, and sure, it's a big day for a lot of people. You know, first of all, the game's on tonight. I'm recording this at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Thursday, June 13th. And we all know about game 4. Big game for the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs. This may make or break the series for both teams, this game here. And LeBron James's current, not legacy for his career, but current status, or, you know, what people think about him as far as a winner and a choker and stuff like that, or coming up in the clutch or coming up big, you know, right now in recent times. But I want to talk to you about what's going on with me a little bit and things like that. First of all, for those of you that don't know, NBA Jerry, I'm a really big Superman fan. I mean, I've been watching, you know, I was born in 1975, and as a little kid, I wasn't a big comic book reader, but I read a little bit of comics. So I liked, you know, Superman comics and Batman and stuff like that. Not a big Superman fan as far as the comic book goes, but I was a big fan of the movie Superman the movie, and Superman 2, you know, starring Christopher Reeve. I love that, man. That was just you know, as a kid, this is so funny. It used to come on HBO, and I swear I would tie a red little towel or blanket or a little small sheet or something and wrap it around my neck, and I would lay on the floor, you know, belly down, face down, and like spread my arms. And you know, act like I was flying every time he flew and stuff like that. And then when I was a little kid, like every girl I'd look at, I'd think, oh, I can make her my Lois Lane and take off with her. It was silly, man. But I was a big Superman fan. And then obviously Superman 3 and Superman 4 didn't do too well. You know, I was disappointed in those. I actually liked them at first, but then I was like, man, when I got a little older, I looked back and said, man, these movies were pretty garbage. So then Superman Returns came out in 2006, and I could not wait for that movie. And when it came out, man, I was watching that thing, and I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread, because, you know, it continued on the story of Superman 1 and 2. It basically acted like 3 and 4 didn't even exist. And when Superman 2 ended, you know, before it ended, you know, Clark Kent, or Superman, had affairs or, you know, relations with Lois Lane, and then Superman Returns. This is a spoiler if you've never seen it, but you know, he basically had a child with her or whatever. And the whole Superman Returns basically gave you the nostalgia of the old Superman 1 and 2 movies. All the music, the guy Brandon Routh looked almost exactly like Christopher Reeve. All the little quirks and little things and scenes and all the little things that happened in the first 2 movies, a lot were in Superman Returns. So I really liked it. But unfortunately, the box office didn't. So it was kind of like a flop compared to, you know, Batman and Superman and the Avengers and all those movies, you know, comic book movies. It did terrible. And then I heard a couple of years ago that they're going to make a new Superman. And this one was going to be called Man of Steel. And I was like, wow, okay. And now, you know, I've been waiting for this movie for a long time, just like I did with Superman Returns, except I'm even more excited. So I'm actually going to see this movie tonight at midnight. The game starts. I'll be watching the game and stuff, but right when the game is over with, I'll be heading to the movie theater. It's about 3 or 4 minutes away from my house. I'll be heading and watching Man of Steel at the midnight showing, and I can't wait for that to come out. Also, actually my favorite show on TV right now is Game of Thrones. Man, I absolutely love that show, man. And my favorite show used to be The Sopranos. You know, by far was The Sopranos. And then I liked The Wire. And then now I like Sons of Anarchy. But Game of Thrones by far is my favorite show. I like you know, Walking Dead too. I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I drink Dos Equis. No, when I do, I you know, I DVR them and watch my shows or whatever, if I can fast forward to the commercials. Then I watch some NBA games too. But Game of Thrones, man, is just, I'm hooked on it, you know. And for those of you that watched season 3, you know what happened in that. It was a crazy season. Man, that was the best season yet to me. And I'm so crazy about this. I bought all the books and stuff, and it's hard for me to sit down and read them all because they're very time consuming. So what I did was I went to Barnes and Nobles, and bought the entire 5-book set on audio. And now I know what some of you guys say, oh, you could have downloaded that on the internet, NBA Jerry, because I paid a lot of money for it. But you know what? George R.R. Martin, who is the author of these books, I really respect his work, man, and I want to pay the money to do that. You know, I know I could have, you know, went under the table and got it somehow, or some kind of bootleg way or something, but I just didn't want to do that for this specific series, because I appreciate his work and I wanted to show him I appreciate it by paying full price for it. So I'm actually almost done with book 1 and the audios, and I'm still reading. And if you watch the shows, Game of Thrones, and you haven't read the books, I suggest you do. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's a lot of things that are in the book that are not in the show, obviously, you know, for obvious reasons. There's so many different things in a book you just can't put in the show, like what people, you know, what the characters are actually thinking. You don't know what they're thinking on the show. So when you read the books and then go back and watch the show and watch a certain scene or a certain scenario happen, you'll say to yourself, oh, okay, that's what he was thinking when he did that or she did that. Okay, I understand. So it's pretty cool to do that. So if you're a Game of Thrones fans, I highly advise you either just to buy the regular book if you want to, or go ahead and pick up the audio, because the guy that reads the audio, oh my God, this guy is amazing. He does a different voice for every single person, so it's awesome. So if you enjoy audiobooks, enjoy Game of Thrones, I highly suggest it. Also, you know, I know people want to hear me talk about the half-truth, and also that crazy guy from Chicago. I watched the video. First of all, let me get on the half-truth real quick. That boy is so happy that he are down 2-1. Boy, he is jumping around, happy as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wait to hear him when the Heat turn around and win this series. If they do, I want to see how he's going to spin it. He's going to spin it like a top, of course. But I can't wait to see how he does this, man. You know, because he's always got some kind of way out of it. Oh, it's Wade, this team, you know, Wade's the man, and da-da-da-da-da. Even if LeBron James goes off, he's going to give Wade the credit. We know that. And I can't wait to see what he got to say, because he dissed LeBron the entire playoffs. And the man's been he's been great. He's been outstanding. And, you know, except for these last couple of games, he hasn't been playing too good. But he's loving this. He's loving that they're down 2-1. So we'll see what happens, and I can't wait to hear what the half-truth says. Because Skip Bayless, I hate to say this, man, but move over, man. Because, hey, the half-truth that took your spot, Skip. You know, when it comes to bashing LeBron James and going off on him, nobody has done it more on the internet or anything more than the half-truth. This man has called LeBron James, he calls him LeBron Scottie Pippen James. He hasn't called him this, I swear he's called him this since the day of the decision. That day of the decision, either that day or the day after, he made a video and basically said he went down there to Miami following Wade to be the Scottie Pippen of the Miami Heat. And he's been saying it ever since, man. You know, and he calls the man, he's not a winner. He keeps saying he's not a winner. That's the thing. You know, you can go off on him all you want, but he's not a winner. The half-truth. I mean, the man won the championship and the finals MVP. So if that's not a winner, I don't know what is. Well, he'll spin it somehow, of course. But now your boy up in Chicago. Oh my goodness! And if you don't know what I'm talking about, is AKA Critical Thinker, AKA the lunatic, the sports lunatic. You know, YouTube sports lunatic. What else I call him? The cartoonist. All his names. You know what I'm talking about. This dude's going to make a video basically saying, you know, he does me and he don't care what other people wants him to do. Listen, man, and anybody tell you they don't care about what other people say, that's a lie. Okay, everybody cares what people say about them. If you don't care, then why are you on YouTube, number one? If you want to do sports, just sit there and talk to yourself on, talk to yourself and look in the mirror if you don't care what people say. And also, if you don't care what people say, why are you making a video addressing it? And this is why I say this guy will never make it on YouTube or wherever however he's going to make it, because he's too sensitive. The guy basically went on a cursing tie where he's saying F you this and F you that, because, you know, he's been wearing suits. He's been making videos putting on suits and stuff, and that's for another video. But this guy just went off for 10 minutes about how he doesn't care about what people think. Listen, man, everybody cares what people think. If you didn't, you wouldn't get your hair cut. You wouldn't I don't know, brush your teeth. You wouldn't wear nice clothes. You wouldn't have nice car. When you go on a job interview, you care about what the interviewer says. When you're talking to your boss, you care about what your boss thinks about you. You care about what your teachers think about you. You care about what your parents think about you, your friends. If you're going on a date with a female, you want her to like you. You want people to like you. So for people to say, I don't care what people think, that's ridiculous. If you don't care, then go outside and walk around naked with a shotgun in your hand and start shooting up people. Or shooting up in the sky or something, you know, if it's something, not shooting up people, something you won't get arrested for, and you just make yourself look stupid because you don't care what people think about you, man, please. Okay, the man is so emotional and sensitive, it's ridiculous. That's why he won't go nowhere, because of this. The guy knows what he's talking about. He's great at sports, but he's too damn sensitive. Do you know how many people I got that hate on my channel? I got people, no matter what I say, if I like LeBron or don't like LeBron, the same people now will always call me Jerry James. I'm an idiot. I'm this. I'm that. The half truth on me. You need to stop hating on the crazy guy from Chicago. You're an idiot. You need to get off LeBron's. You know what? You need to leave LeBron alone. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. You know how many people say crazy stuff about me, but I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me. Of course I care about people's opinions, you know, but I don't let it bother me. If they want to say what they say, hey, cool, you know, but I'm not going to sit here and get all mad about it, because just like he said in the video, you get the good and the bad when you're on YouTube. And if that was the case, and then in another video he talked about, I seen the title, I didn't watch this video, he basically said something about ESPN praising Tim Tebow or something. I don't understand this guy. He tells us ESPN's garbage, he don't watch garbage. He don't watch it because it's stupid. How do you, if that's the case then, how in the hell do you know what ESPN is talking about? That doesn't make any sense. So, the guy's a lunatic. The guy's a hypocrite. But I can't wait, man. I'm going to watch this game tonight. I am very excited about it. It's going to be a great night for me. I'm probably going to take a nap here in a little while, because I'm not going to get out of the movie theater till about 2:40 a.m. And plus, I'm going to watch this game. So, probably take a little nap here and there, and then read the good and the bad comments that I'm gonna hear from this video, and I know it's gonna happen. And hey, you have your own right to your opinion. If you say what you say, I do care about you, you know, and I do care about your opinions. And let me know what you guys think about, you know, all the things that I talked about. And there's something you want me to talk about, let me know. You know, I'm just chilling right now, and I got a couple of minutes, so I'm just, you know, talking whatever at the top of my head. And yeah, so we'll see what happens tonight. I'll make a video. I'm not going to make a video tonight. I'll make a video tomorrow or the next day about Game 4, the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs NBA Finals. And let's see what happens, folks. All right, you guys enjoy the game. Enjoy the night. And if you're going to see Man of Steel tonight or tomorrow, I hope you enjoy it. And go get them Game of Thrones audiobooks if you enjoy the series. And hope you guys have a good night. And I really do appreciate you guys watching and listening. Thanks a lot. Peace.